Hey, this is Russ. Guess where I'm at? Yes, sir. I'm out on the bike path. I did a video just before I did my knee replacement. So this has been a little bit over a year now, because this is 1 week after my 1 year anniversary of my knee replacement. And I recall saying on that video that I would like to get on the bike path with my bike after having my knee replacement. So I felt it was appropriate to finish that off. It's been 1 year, and guess what I'm on? Yep, I'm not on the bike. I'm on the scooter again. Now, it's not like I can't get on the bike. I probably could if I wanted to. I am able to do full rotations on the recumbent bike, but that's not the same thing as a regular bike. And taking it out on the road, not being 100% sure of yourself, I don't know if that's a good idea. So it's not going to happen this year. Maybe next year, maybe next summer, next spring maybe. And I also said too, in subsequent videos, that I would like to get an e-bike so that I don't have to pedal as much and still be able to do the bike path, all right? Well, my wife isn't a key fan of that. She says if you get the e-bike, you're probably just going to ride it and you're probably not even gonna pedal, so you're not gonna get any exercise out of that. I don't know about that. I think I probably would let the e-bike do a lot of the work, but I do know that I would also pedal it too. And it would just get you outside more. Now, I haven't been outside much at all this entire year. Today is probably one of the last days that I can do this before the weather starts getting kind of cold. So today, here in the Chicagoland area, we're looking at upper 70s, 78, 79 degrees, something like that. So I figured I better do this now or I'm not gonna be able to do it until next year. So here we are. Another reason I wanted to take you out here too is that I had purchased a chest harness. What a chest harness is really is just a strap so you can put the camera on your chest and then you don't have to hold the selfie stick. Of course, you don't get to see me, but you get to see the rest of the bike path as I'm going forward. So I'd like to try that out. So I'm gonna switch right now and try that for a little bit. So hold on for a second here. Let me switch over to the front view. Hold on. All right, I am now on the chest mount, the chest harness. I don't know what it is that you guys actually see here. Let me see if I can see down here a little bit here. Okay, here's what I'm seeing. You see my hands. You see me going forward. Okay, that's good. You don't need to see me all the time. You can just kind of listen to what I'm saying as we're going through this bike path together. Anyways, so I had hoped that I would be able to be on the bike path with my own bike by myself. But that's not the case. Now there are people here, none of us are wearing masks, but we'll just hold my breath here as we pass everybody. Okay, so does holding your breath as you pass people suffice instead of wearing a mask? I don't know. I don't know if it does or it doesn't. I guess if they're breathing and there's particles floating around in the air, I just made sure that I was past them enough to be able to do that. So yeah, anyways, on the bike path is pretty nice. At least for me, I think it's a nice thing to do. And you can see all I do is just, you know, there's on the scooters, there's a little switch here. You just pull down on this and you go forward. If you pull down on this side, you'd go backwards. And to stop, you just let go, all right? You let go, you stop. If you push this in here, you go backwards, all right? And the scooter also has some controls here. They have a little turtle and a rabbit. Hello. So the rabbit, of course, is for faster speed. If you hit the turtle, you go a lot slower. You go this is the turtle pace. You can see how slow this thing is. So we go a lot quicker if we go to the rabbit. And I always use the rabbit setting. The rabbit setting gives you about 4.5 miles per hour. So an interesting thing is when you're vlogging and you're talking to yourself, people always look at you. But hey, you know, that's the way it is. We passed through these people, so I'll be holding my breath again, I guess. Still going. All right, so we have passed the people. Now we're going up a hill, so whenever you're going up a hill, the scooter doesn't go really fast. It does slow down. And then you speed up again once you get back to a more level plane. We're gonna go down the hill. Now, people always ask if you go faster when you go down, and you don't, really. What happens is the scooter knows you're going quicker, and it actually slows you down. So it tries its best to keep you at the same rate. I do know that you can't go on a scooter and go really way up a hill or way down on a hill, because I was out in San Francisco visiting my sister once, and it was during Halloween time a couple years ago, and so I had to make a decision: do I take the scooter or not go with my nephew? And I decided the best thing to do was to take the scooter. The thing is, with San Francisco, obviously you go up and down hills, and when we started doing that, the scooter cut out. It will not allow you to go up a certain incline. I think it's like 15 degrees. And if you go down an incline, it'll stop on you too. So we ended up having to push the scooter up hills and push the scooter down the hills. Yeah, that wasn't fun. But that is the reality of what happens if you go on anything other than flat surface. So I always wondered, what are the guys out in the San Francisco area or places like that? How do you guys deal with your knees? I mean, if you have knee replacement and you're out in San Francisco, you can't take a scooter on everything, because you can't even get up and down the hills. And we're just talking like standard city blocks. You can't even do that. So what do you do? I'm just curious. If you're out in the San Francisco area or areas that have a lot of hills, let me know. Do you use a scooter? And if you do, how do you deal with that? Do they make scooters that go up and down hills better? I don't know. Let me know. Put a comment in the comment section. Tell me about it. Or if you know of anybody that has that situation, let me know how they deal with it. Anyways, I just wanted to go out a little bit today. I didn't have a whole lot to talk about, but I did want to take you guys along with me. I'm not going to keep you this entire pathway. The entire path is probably over 35 minutes of time, but I wanted to at least take you out and show you what I was doing today. And we've been locked in so long. My knee replacement really kept me inside almost the entire year, short of going to like Costco or to the food stores or something like that. I haven't really gone out much. Okay, physical therapy, whoop-de-doo. I really haven't gone out much at all. I haven't seen a whole lot of people in about a year. And depending on how long this pandemic lasts and where we're back to somewhat of a norm, I'm gonna predict, even if they got the vaccine together, I don't think we're gonna be normal for at least another year. I really don't think we will be. I feel sad saying that, because I know that means being locked down again. People are doing things together more now, but we're not doing things the way we used to do things, right? We're not getting together. I know I haven't seen my family that much. I haven't seen my friends hardly at all. I do miss my students. I used to teach photography. I closed my digital photography school last year, just before going in for the knee replacement. And had I not done that, I would have closed it anyways due to the pandemic. No one's coming in for a group photography class, believe me. Even private lessons, we could do Zoom things. But again, all of my students have learned everything they need to learn from me, in my opinion. So you need new students, and I don't think a whole lot of people would want to come in, even on a one-on-one basis. That would be tough. So anyways, I've been locked in so much that I just needed to get outside So that's what I'm doing today. And here's a gentleman, looks like he's vlogging or talking to somebody on the phone as well. So there are people outside. Hey, take a look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like all these trees have been, they're all dead, really. Well, some parts on the top aren't. Anyways, where were we? Yeah, the pandemic. I don't think we'll be normal for a while. I think it's going to take a while before we get back to the norm. Okay, so there you have it. I'm wearing the chest mount, by the way. I'll kind of let you see that. Anyways, I just wanted to take you guys along with me so that you can be with me while I'm on the bike path. Anyways, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit all those things, and I will talk to you guys next time.